Today, I'm going to break down exactly how we are ranking this Reddit thread, right? So you can see here, we actually get 30,000 visitors per week on Reddit, which is pretty insane. Just from the platform itself, we actually reach 347,000 people a month over the past 30 days using this with 6,000 members. And this is something we actually launched like last year. So just want to show you the progress here. So for example, back in May, we were just getting a few visitors and then we cracked the code on it and the trajectory has been insane like ever since. I want to break down exactly how we're ranking this Reddit subreddit, right? And this works really well. So you can see here that this page is absolutely skyrocketing in terms of traffic, right? We've done this all with AI SEO. So if we look at some of the top keywords, we'll come back to those in a second, but you can see some of the keywords that we're ranking for here. And then also you can see the organic traffic, which is up and growing all the time, which is really nice, right? And so if we look at some of the strategies that we're using to rank, if we look at some of these pages that are getting a lot of traffic. So for example, like this one is getting 2,000 traffic here. And if we open this up, or we have a look at this one as well. So this is another one. If we have a look at these pages, literally all we're doing is we are sharing the posts from our YouTube, right? So you can see here that we're posting a lot of posts from our YouTube directly to the Reddit group. If we have a look at this page as well, this is another post with the title of the YouTube video. And then what we also do on Reddit here is we include like a description that's keyword optimized. We actually use Claude AI SEO for this. And you can see here, then it drives traffic to the YouTube video. And we also send links to our funnels. Now you can see on the right-hand side here too, if we scroll down the page, we have links to our funnels on the right-hand side as well. So we have these useful links, which funnels traffic to our website as well, right? Which is exactly what we want to do with the attention that we get on Reddit. And if we scroll down the page, basically we're optimizing these pages and these keywords to the topics we want to rank for, right? So for example, in this situation, where are we ranking here? Position number 5 for Z AI, right? And you can see the page ranking right there. Let me talk you through the whole process in terms of how it works. So basically, step number 1 is you want to pick a subreddit name in your niche, right? So for example, this one is AI SEO Insider because we're in the AI SEO niche, right? So that's what we do, right? Whatever niche you're in, you create a subreddit around that topic. And these are free to create, right? It's free to create. And then post all your content plus videos, etc. to this subreddit. So whatever content you create in your niche, you want to post it here. You can easily create new posts, pretty simple to set up. And then from here, you can post regularly across the platform, right? That could be videos, could be articles. Sometimes people are going to post themselves as well. Like you can see here, for example, someone actually posted a question here themselves, right? Like this. So it's pretty easy and simple to set up too. And then it's a combination. So you're posting a combination of videos, posts, forum questions, community posts, etc. And then you need to do that consistently, like every single day. I actually have a team that will help with this sort of stuff. But the main thing is like we're posting to Reddit daily here, right? And then when you're actually posting the content itself, you just want to create like these longer articles, right? So if we go back here, go to this page, see how this is a long article? So you want to post articles regularly, just like we would do on a website. So let me show you an example. Like on a website, we're constantly posting blog content with AI SEO. So here's an example, right? And so it's pretty easy to create this content. And we embed the videos inside the articles across every platform and optimize them for SEO, right? So you can see an example here, and every title is optimized for the keyword. So if we have a look at this particular article, for example, this is OpenClaw local model setup, and then every title is organized around that keyword, right? OpenClaw local model setup. If we go back to this page, for example, you see the keyword in the title, Gemini CLI AI agent. That's throughout the content itself. And then the actual content itself will get some genuine threads, right? So you can see here, it got a couple of comments, which is pretty cool. And then also on the platform itself, got 300 views. And it's really easy to automate this content, right? All we do literally is we take the transcript. So take the transcript of the video, post it. Now, it doesn't have, if you don't have transcripts of videos, no problem. You could just use ideas or you can use your existing articles and get Claude to rewrite them. But that's basically it. And then rinse and repeat and do that consistently, right? Just like a website. With a website, the traffic charts typically look like this too. So typically the traffic charts will look like this gradually as well. But the main thing is it will just build up over time, right? As long as you consistently do it every single day. And I would also rinse and repeat, post across all your channels, not just Reddit, right? So I'm a big, if you see any of my other videos, I'm a big advocate of this, is like trying to get all the slots on the first page of Google for that particular keyword. Let me show you an example. So if we take a look at this example, you can see we've got 4 videos ranking, a LinkedIn article. We have my website ranking as well. We have another website ranking right there. We have our Reddit ranking as well. And then we have another LinkedIn post, as well as some images ranking too. And so the point here is like you can dominate the first page of Google. You can dominate AI search engines for that particular keyword. It's super easy and chill to do, right? It's just like create some content, post it consistently, post it across all your platforms, rinse and repeat. And also, because of AI, like it can easily take a keyword and just rinse and repeat that process over and over again, which is exactly what we want. And the cool thing about this is because it's so scalable, even if, for example, Reddit doesn't take off, no problem, you've got LinkedIn. If LinkedIn doesn't take off, no problem, you've got YouTube, right? And so you can see here, for example, we are posting content and ranking across multiple platforms, across multiple slots on the first page of Google for one single keyword. So we absolutely dominate it and get all the traffic and all the slots for it. And then bear in mind, like when you go into, for example, I don't know, let's have a look at Perplexity. It may not work, but I'm going to have a look here. So I'm genuinely interested. If we type in like Hermes AI SEO, you can see that it's sourcing information from here. And where does that lead to? That leads to one of our articles again, right? And so like when you create a lot of content around the same sort of keyword, but you do it across multiple different platforms, you're going to rank and get traffic from multiple platforms too, right? So you can see here, not only did that page send us to LinkedIn on the keyword, but also, for example, you can see our website's ranking, YouTube is ranking, and then also you got another YouTube video ranking right there. And if we have a look at the sources, you can see that it's putting in all of my different articles inside Perplexity, and that'll be the same for AI search engines. So whether you want to rank inside Google, whether you want to rank inside AI search engines, for me, I want to rank in both. And I also want to take up multiple slots inside both too. And that's exactly what we're doing here, my friends. So it's super easy to do, super easy to rinse and repeat. And you've seen proof of all of this working. That's the other cool thing I like about this. Like when I do YouTube videos, I'll show you proof of everything working. Whereas I think 99% of SEOs don't do that. So hope it helps. So thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, book in a free SEO strategy session at juliangoldie.com. You can just book in a free call here. And basically on that call, one-to-one, we'll look at your site. We'll give you a tailored action game plan. We'll customize it to you, tell you exactly what you need to rank. And then from there, you can just go off and implement it, or you can hire us to do it. But the main thing is we can give you a free SEO strategy session on a call and show you exactly how to rank based on what's working for us across Reddit, across all our different platforms. This is how we do it. I'll show you proof of everything working. And, you can rank inside AI search engines. You can also rank directly on Google too. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.